My name is Terry Lee, and I'm a family and consumer science educator from the OSU Extension Office in Craig County, Oklahoma. Today we're going to talk about versatile veggies. June is National Fruit and Veggie Month. Vegetables are a wonderful part of summer. They can add color, flavor, nutrition, and excitement to just about any meal. They can even be the meal. They can be beneficial to your health too because they are low calorie, fiber rich, and a great source of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. The vegetables can be tricky because they can be sweet, like a red bell pepper, or bitter, like raw spinach. Most people choose their vegetables for the taste, with nutrition only being a second factor. But not us, right? Cruciferous vegetables are most versatile. They contain antioxidants such as vitamins A and C. And some of the most versatile vegetables are cabbage, kale, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, broccoli, and bok choy. Now, how many of us has eaten something from all of these vegetables? Cruciferous vegetables are also very healthy. They contain antioxidants such as vitamins A and C, and those can help protect you from the effects of free radicals, which can contribute to cancerous cells. Cruciferous vegetables also refrigerate and freeze really well. You can purchase when they're in season and then freeze for later use if you wish. There's so many different ways to cook them, including steaming, roasting, sauteing, or even eating them raw. So what makes a vegetable versatile? Well, it should be able to be eaten raw on its own. It should be able to be used in sweet and savory recipes with ease. The vegetable should be able to be used to substitute the texture, taste, and or purpose of other unhealthy ingredients such as sugar or wheat. And they are great to keep on hand so that you always have what you need for a huge variety of recipes. Now, before we go any further, what do you think is considered the most versatile veggie? I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. The most versatile vegetable is considered to be cauliflower. There is so much that you can do with cauliflower. You can make bready type foods, doughs and pizza crust, delicious fried delicacies, rice and hummus, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, and more. It can easily replace the more starchy type ingredients in a recipe. Yes, we know cauliflower is not the most loved vegetable. For one thing, it doesn't have much taste. It's white and it has a peculiar smell. And that's due to the sulfur content, which, by the way, is the reason it has so many health benefits. Most adults remember not liking cauliflower as a child because it was usually boiled as a side dish. But it's time to reconsider cauliflower. There are many health benefits associated with cauliflower. Now, the reason for that smell, it has sulforaphane, which is a sulfur compound. It has many benefits, including anti-cancer effects and improved kidney function, as well as improved blood pressure. Sulfur also helps prevent inflammation because it's an anti-inflammatory nutrient. In addition, it helps with detoxification because it helps to attach to and remove toxic substances. One serving of cauliflower contains all of the vitamin C that you will need for the entire day. If eaten once a week, it is associated with a decreased risk of colorectal and prostate cancer, as much, if not more, than broccoli. It also has vitamin K, vitamin B6, fiber, folate, and omega-3 fatty acids. So let's think about some new ways to enjoy cauliflower. First of all, forget the boiling. Many nutrients are lost that way. Let's think of other things. You can steam it because that will help preserve the nutrients. You can roast it, toss it in olive oil and garlic, and then top with Parmesan cheese, which would be really good. You can stir fry or saute it by adding other colorful vegetables, diced chicken, or some other kinds of meat. It will really add a ton of flavor. Or you can even grill it. You can cut a piece of cauliflower into a steak-like portion, lightly season and grill it, add lemon and herb sauce, and really have a wonderful meal. Now, you will get a handout that has a recipe book in it, and so there are lots of ways to enjoy cauliflower, and I hope you try some. So how about some of those other cruciferous vegetables that we mentioned earlier? Let's start with broccoli. The tree-like vegetable is actually a flower. You can freeze it and keep it fresh for 12 months. You can use it in casseroles, soups, salads, or as a main dish. And it even holds up well when baking. It's also full of nutrition. It's high in vitamin C and K, iron and folate. It's a good source of dietary fiber, carbs, and potassium. Broccoli can be eaten raw or steamed for nutritional value. And did you know that it even contains a protein? You can roast it, steam it, stir fry, eat it raw, shred it for coleslaw, use it as a topping, or add to just about any recipe. And it's probably extra versatile because it's kid-friendly, and most kids really like it with just a little bit of ranch dressing. Again, try out those recipes in your handout. Okay, Bok Choy Anyone? I would guess that if anyone had to say that they hadn't tried something on that earlier list, it's probably bok choy. But if you have eaten greens from a Chinese restaurant, you have most likely already had it. It's widely known and can be found in most Western markets. It is an Asian green vegetable, and it reminds some people of spinach, but it's actually a variety of cabbage. Bok choy is the name of the larger kind, and it has crisp white stalks and dark leaves. But also popular is a baby version of it called baby bok choy. So is it good for you? Well, it is almost calorie-free, having only 9 calories per cup. It's also a good source of vitamins A, C, and calcium. When you use bok choy, you need to clean it very well because it has sand in between the leaves, which will cling to the leaves. You want to trim off an inch or so from the bottom, unless it's the baby size, and then you don't want to go that far. But then you slice it up, leaves and all. You can use it in stir fries, soups, or raw in your salad. Again, there are recipes for you to try. Okay, cabbage. Most of us are more familiar with cabbage, but look to the right and see just how many different varieties there are. I mean, we're all familiar with the first 3, white, red, and green cabbage, but did you know there were so many others? Cannonball cabbage, Danish ballhead, pointed cabbage, Savoy cabbage, Napa cabbage, bok choy, choy sum, January king, and Tucson cabbage. So I'm pretty certain not everybody has tried them all. Now, cabbage can be bitter or sweet depending upon the variety, and some of them will have a peppery taste. Green cabbage will sweeten as it cooks, and red cabbage will become more pungent. Raw, green and red cabbage are firm, but with a rubbery texture, so they're great for coleslaws. And Napa is the most tender, which makes it a choice for salads and other raw creations. Pickled and fermented cabbage is also very tasty for krauts and other recipes. But you could also try braising it, grilling it, roasting, baking in a casserole, and stir frying. Okay, Brussels sprouts. When you're shopping for Brussels sprouts, look for the brightest green color and uniform shape and size. The uniformity will help with even cooking. You also want them to be firm and heavy if possible. Keep unwashed sprouts in paper or plastic for 1 week. Rinse with cold water when you're ready to use them. Trim the stems end and try not to cut to the base of the leaf or it'll come apart. Also, if you cut a shallow X in the base of it, it will steam faster. If they're very large, you can cut them in half or in quarters. So are Brussels sprouts nutritious? Yes. They contain about 10 calories or 38 calories per cup. They have 3 times the vitamin C of oranges, if you can believe that. They also have about 4 grams of protein per cup. They're a good source for vitamins A, D, potassium, fiber, folic acid, and antioxidants. And there's a million ways to cook Brussels sprouts, including steaming, boiling, grilling, microwaving, or roasting. Again, try those recipes in your handout. And last but not least is kale. Kale can easily be substituted in any recipe that requires greens. Like most other vegetables, nutrients can be lost in cooking, so steaming or eating raw is the best. It beats lettuce in every nutritional category, and unlike lettuce, it can be cooked, which makes the taste stronger. You want to treat it like lettuce, but if it tastes too strong, you can rub it with water and break down some of those fibers to decrease the toughness and bitterness. In just 1 cup of chopped kale, you will get 33 calories and 9% of your daily value of calcium. Lots of vitamins A, C, and K. It's high in fiber and antioxidants, and a good source of potassium, iron, copper, phosphorus, and manganese. It's wonderful for your heart. In fact, it's one of the best healthy foods to eat for your heart. A unique thing about kale is that you can make a smoothie out of it, and kale chips, which are popular. You can use it in a salad, pair it with nuts, or use it in a soup. The list is endless. So let's try some new recipes with these versatile veggies. In your handouts are some great new recipes to try. So try something new. They have all proven to be nutritious and a healthy vegetable to substitute for those not so healthy that you may normally serve. If you are the leader for your next lesson, I hope that you will make one of these to serve to your guests, and hopefully that will encourage them to try something new at home. For more healthy recipes, go to the website for Oklahoma Gardening at the address listed. Thank you very much.